Hey everyone, and welcome to the 2 Acre Homestead. My name is Lisa, and it's the first week of February, and this is what it's looking like. We are dealing still with winter. We are in the throes of winter here, but I can't wait to start gardening here on this property. This property is brand new to us. There are no gardens that are around here. There are no gardens that are around here or infrastructure here on our property. So this is all brand new virgin land for us. And we're going to be redesigning all of this, or designing all of this from the ground up. Right here, you're seeing one of the stakes. And then there's another stake way back there. And that is basically the outline of my garden. And I'm showing you this because I felt like this is a good opportunity for you guys to see maybe the contour of our land that we're dealing with. As you can see, there's a stake here, and then down there by the carport, there's another stake. And you can see how the land kind of slopes down as well. So we're going to be tackling that going forward in the future. But I'm really excited to take you guys inside because this is the first week of February, and I've got a lot of plants that I've started growing indoors in our basement. But at the same time, I need to sit down and plan out and show you guys what the plan is for my 40-foot by 40-foot garden that I've got going on here. This is by far not the largest garden that I've ever grown. The one that I had in Arizona that we just moved from was 3,200 square feet. That was large enough for a house. This one is only 1,600 square feet, but I must say I'm so excited to be growing here on this property. So let's get inside and let's look at the plans because it's a lot warmer inside than it is out here. Before we look at the garden plans, let's take a look at our basement. Here in our basement, I've got a tier system of growing some of my plant starts that will begin this spring. So as you can see here, I've got a metal rack. Just about every level has a grow light on it. This top rack here is housing my oregano that is starting to come up. Also my lemon balm and jalapenos. My bullnose peppers did not come up, and neither did my violas. I will try again. But the jalapenos came up beautifully. Super excited about that. Over here, we have my bok choy. Sad, but I accidentally let it get dried out and forgot to water it, and that's why they mostly died. So I'm gonna have to start that one all over again, but I still have plenty of time in the season. Here's my lettuce, starting that already, and I will be potting those up. Over here in these little 4-inch pots are my Black Beauty eggplants. I only did 3 of them. The other 3 of those pots are coriander. I also have cauliflower over here. And I will be potting them up in the same size 4-inch pots that I have the coriander and eggplants in. This next level that you see here has a single grow light, as opposed to the top level. That's where all of the things that are sprouting get put, and that's because I have my Mars Hydro lights. Those lights throw out a lot of lumens and really make things sprout and grow rather quickly. These are just regular grow lights. They are full spectrum, meaning that they give all the colors so that the plants can continue to grow just like they're in sunlight. Right here is my lavender. Out of all the lavender I planted, it was only 2 that came up. I have a host of celery that has come up right there. This is one of my trays of onions. More on that in just a second. So right here I have store-bought herbs. And just a brief note when it comes to store-bought herbs. Store-bought herbs are perfectly fine as long as you have a growing medium such as this, where you've got the lights that you can grow them and keep them well watered. They should do fine. I have oregano in the back. I've got rosemary right there, growing right now, that I got from the store. Now back onto the conversation of onions. So I have my white, yellow Spanish onions. This batch came up really well, but my white Spanish onions did not. I don't know what happened there. Then I have my red onions, and we absolutely love red onions around here. These guys came up like a champ. They came up so fast, I couldn't believe it. These ones came from Nature and Nurture Seeds. They are here in Michigan. I highly recommend them, especially if you're here in the state of Michigan, to go ahead and order seeds from them. Everything has been just perfect with them. Even this one here, the broccoli solstice. Again, another situation where I have to pot these up into the 4-inch little pots. But yeah, these seeds are just absolutely fantastic. This tray here has 2 grow lights on it, and that's because there's more plant material down here. So as you can see here, these first pots, I have spinach. Now my spinach looks a little bit yellow, so that's telling me that I need to give it some fertilizer. And so I'm going to be doing that when I turn the camera off. But back here I also have some curly kale that's growing. I'm hoping that I have enough curly kale. We absolutely love kale around here, so hopefully that's enough. I also have Swiss chard. And again, same situation, same theme. It needs to be potted up. This tray here is nothing but cauliflower. We do eat a lot of cauliflower. As the years have gone by, we've learned to like cauliflower, and we use it in various applications in cooking. This right here is all cabbage. I am going to be doing a second planting of cabbage because we do eat a lot of it. And this is my collards. My collards, I planted this back in January, a little too early, but they can stay here and grow until I'm ready with my hoop house, and then I'll be planting them there. But that is basically what I've got growing on right now. Now on to the garden plans. So as you can see here, I have got just a still picture of what my garden plants are going to look like. And as you can see here on the far right of your screen, that's where the main entrance of the garden will be, coming from the house. And that particular entrance, like I said, that'll be the main entrance. And then as you can see, there's like a little arch where the big circle is in the middle of the garden. And then on the other side of it is where we have our carport and our compost bins. Our carport is our future chicken coop area. So we're keeping the chicken coop area close to the gardens, but onto the gardens, as you can see here, I've got some really long garden beds mixed in with some that are really square, some that are circles. I've got different arches. So this is just kind of giving you an idea of what it's going to look like going forward in the future. I'm going to refer you to the blog that accompanies this video, because in the blog I talk a lot more in depth on measurements and what our future plans are, where things are possibly going to be going. But this is my 40-foot by 40-foot garden. So let me know if you've got any comments, questions. Let me know down below. And I hope that you are also planning your garden. And until next time, thanks for watching.